Being a street preacher is difficult work, but it's a lot more difficult when violent activists are trying to shut you down and when the local police aid them in silencing you, reports Alliance Defending Freedom. That's what happened to Pastor Matthew Meinecke of Seattle. But thanks to the efforts of ADF, this evangelist is once again free to share the gospel of Jesus Christ on his city's streets. Meinecke has been publicly ministering in Seattle for years. He reads the Bible aloud and often holds signs and hands out literature. On June 24, 2022, the U.S. Supreme Court rightly overturned Roe v. Wade. Pro-abortion demonstrators gathered in Seattle to protest the decision. Meinecke also attended the protest, not to speak about abortion, however, but to read from the Bible and share the gospel message. Not surprisingly, his message was not well received in Seattle. Protesters surrounded Meinecke, grabbed his Bible, and ripped the pages out. As the demonstrators grew more aggressive, the street preacher took hold of a traffic sawhorse. Protesters then picked Meinecke up along with the sawhorse and dropped him on the pavement across the street. When Meinecke got up and began reading from the scriptures again, protesters knocked him back down again and took one of his shoes. When police officers finally arrived, they ordered Meinecke to leave. When he declined, they arrested him. Matthew Meinecke should not have been censored, much less arrested, for peacefully sharing his views in a public place. The First Amendment guarantees him and every American the rights of free speech and religious freedom, both of which he was exercising peacefully. So Meinecke, represented by Alliance Defending Freedom, filed a lawsuit against the city. While a federal district court sided with the city, the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit ruled that the actions of the officers, i.e. the city, presented a content-based burden on Meinecke's expressive activity. Romans 1:16 says, "For I am not ashamed of the gospel, because it is the power of God that brings salvation to everyone who believes, first to the Jew, then to the Gentile."